Dímelo, mi gente, que lo que? What's good? Y'all already know this is Pawn, Drunk, Boxing, aka Mr. Mood, shot himself. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Pinocchio has struck again. Leonard Ellerbe, Mayweather Promotion CEO and president, whatever y'all want to call him, tweeted, "I'll say what others won't. People of color and women are not afforded the same support or the same evaluation system that others are. The reality is, people like Floyd, Al, Steven, and myself are held to a different standard in boxing, and it's very unfortunate. Stay woke." Glad that I read that good. For the people out there that's listening, I know how to read, unlike another motherfucker, cat in a hat motherfucker. And I'm just playing around. Anyway, let's read the first part. Let's analyze the first part where he said, "I'll say what others won't. People of color, women are not afforded the same support." I mean, Mayweather Promotion, have y'all signed a women fighter or something like that? I mean, I know the man of Serrano's is signed, getting help with Jake Paul. I see Clarissa Shields, she's got a new deal. We see Alicia Baumgartner, she got a good deal. We see Eddie Hearn doing great things. We see Estrada signed with Golden Boy Promotions. We see, you know what I'm saying, Lou DiBella has Heather Hardy. We've seen a lot of people showing love to the women. How about Mayweather Promotions, PBC? I haven't even seen a card with a woman highlighting PBC. On the PBC highlighting a women fight. Do you support women, Leonard Ellerbe? Do Mayweather Promotion support the ladies? No. Anyway. The reality is, people like Floyd, Al, Steven, and myself are held to a different standard in boxing. It's very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Isn't Floyd Mayweather the richest boxer that ever boxed? Unfortunate how? Is this a tweet on some self-victimhood type of stuff? Is something going on in Mayweather Promotions land that something is going on, and when something is going wrong, somebody got to throw some self-victimhood shit going on? I don't know. I'm just reading the tweet and it feels like kind of funny. You know what I'm saying? Evaluation system. What's the evaluation system? I don't understand about the evaluation system, and I don't understand about support. But let me tell you like this. I've been talking about this for quite some time on my channel. The American culture, the American boxing culture, really doesn't support their own like that. So I don't think that is somebody else not trying to support us from the outside. I think everything is self-inflicted when we're talking about support, just like the example that I gave y'all that Mayweather Promotion have not signed no women fighters. Maybe they did. Maybe I don't know them. We don't know them. PBC, I don't remember the last time I seen a woman in the car. I always say that it's us. We do not support our own. It's not a race thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about Latin America. I'm talking about Black America. I'm talking about Asian America. Whatever America. The culture in the boxing world, we don't support our own. We got Joe Smith Jr. from New York City. And does he have a large fan base? He's a white boy. We have Black fighters. We have like Latin fighters. You know what I'm saying? That is not being supported the way I feel like they should. But I think that's just the culture. I don't think it's somebody's doing something or harming us or people from the outside don't want to support. Look at Lee Wood versus Michael Conlon. That shit was off the roof. Look at Josh Taylor in Scotland in his last fight versus Jack Catterall. Look at how it goes off the roof. Look at even Amir Khan and Kell Brook, guys who's you know what I'm saying, like should probably be retired at this point of their career. That's the equivalent of having like Luis Castillo versus like Ghost Guerrero or something like that. You feel me? And they ain't gonna sell like they Amir Khan and Kell Brook sold, because the support system is really self-inflicted. It's us. Us Americans do not support our own. It's us. So I'm just hoping that Leonard Ellerbe is not trying to point the finger at somebody why you're being evaluated different or there is no support, because I think it's BS. If he's trying to play the self-victimhood card, I think that's BS. If he's trying to play, let's say this, and he added Steven, maybe that, I think he when he said Steven, I think he meant Steven Espinoza. I don't know what he's trying to say, man. I know that there's a marketing, not a marketing strategy, but it's a business strategy that you want to put the Black versus the Latin fighter, just like Floyd Mayweather did. I want to fight guys that has a country behind them. You know what I'm saying? And we all know that a Black fighter doesn't have a country behind them. So the support needs to come with the power as well. If you have power, then you could change the landscape of things. Maybe Floyd Mayweather should have never do exhibitions with the Logan Pauls of the world and try to do an exhibition probably with KSI, who's black. You feel me? Help that brother out. You feel me? Maybe. And let's say in the black culture, because I you know what I'm saying, they do say that the Mayweather and they like that business model of putting the black fighter versus the Latin fighter. Maybe it should have never been Gervonta Tank Davis versus Leo Santa Cruz, or Gervonta Tank Davis versus Mario Barrios, or Gervonta Tank Davis versus Isaac Cruz, or Gervonta Tank Davis. Maybe it should have been Gervonta Tank Davis versus Gary Russell Jr. That was a good fight. Maybe Errol Spence should have never had his first fight versus 135-pounder Michael Garcia, his first pay-per-view, may I add. Maybe it just should have been somebody else. I'm not saying that, you know, Errol Spence had fought Sean Porter, has fought Lamar Peterson and things of that nature. I'm not saying that, but if it's that, I think that they have dropped the ball on that, in my opinion, in terms of Gervonta Tank Davis, or trying to chase this, black and Latino, black and Mexican stuff. I think that's for me, in my opinion, that's a myth. I think there's a lot of fights where it could be Latino, Mexican versus Mexican, black versus black versus Latino, UK versus America, American versus Asia, everything, man. Boxing is beautiful. It's a beautiful culture. You know what I'm saying? I think everybody get their just due. I think everybody, it's not unfortunate for anybody, in my opinion. I think there's a good support. There's a good support system outside the American culture, in my opinion. And I think that in America boxing fans should learn from other cultures. When you see a UK fight, it's different. When you see a Mexican fight, it's different. It's different. So I don't know. Maybe the money ain't good. And maybe they feel like, hey, yo, the money is dropping. Unfortunate situation or fortunate standards. What type of standard? Just put up a great fight. It's not a different standard. We got Devin Haney gonna face George Kambosos. We got Jamel Charlo gonna be facing Brian Castano. We got great fights coming up. We got Canelo Alvarez versus Bivol. We got Amanda Serrano versus Katie Taylor. We got great fights coming up. But the thing is, the unfortunate, when we're talking about unfortunate, is that Mayweather promotion couldn't do or enhance the legacy of Gervonta Tank Davis. That's unfortunate, in my opinion. How about breaking bread? Like Mike Tyson once said, the good thing is when friends break bread, friends fight. How about putting Gervonta Tank Davis versus Devin Haney? Two, you could say, two prodigies, Floyd Mayweather, you feel me? Devin Haney, Gervonta Tank Davis, they got a good backstory, sport and stuff like that, and keep that money in-house. Meaning in-house, the brothers. How about that? Again, I don't know what they talking about. I don't know what the tweet may be. I hope it's not some self-victimhood, because I think that Mayweather promotion has done a good job in terms of money. I think PBC has done a good job to a further extent. I think everybody has done a good job. If you're not going bankrupt and you're still pumping out fights, you still got network contracts, I think that there is no unfortunate. I think the unfortunate part when it comes to Leonard Ellerbe, and the fortunate thing that he needs to talk about, is why is Gervonta Tank Davis fighting, even though that is Rolly Romero, and I know it's inside, and I know it's an in-house fight, and I know it's business, and I know it's money, I know it's prize fighting. But you got Rolly Romero, who's not even the top 10 overall in the lightweight division. At this stage of Gervonta Tank Davis' career, he should be fighting Loma. He should be fighting T.O. He should be fighting Haney. He should be fighting Ryan. He should be fighting at this stage of his career, going to be 28 years old. Rolly, when you got the chance and the notoriety and the marketing and the name. Matter of fact, it should have never been. Kambosos should have never been trying to pick Loma and Haney. Probably should have been also, who should have been in the mix is Gervonta Tank Davis. But y'all ain't care about legacy. That's the unfortunate part. I got a gold mine right there, a golden goose. They got the skills and talent that could potentially go into the Hall of Fame, the skills that could potentially take them to the Hall of Fame. And it's unfortunate that Mayweather Promotions do not support the legacy of Gervonta Tank Davis. That's the unfortunate part. The unfortunate part is that you don't support Gervonta Tank Davis' legacy. And maybe if you did, you probably have great fights. Maybe it's that. And maybe this is why you're held from a different standard, because just like Leonard Ellerbe always states, we did it, we know how to do it, then you hold from a different standard. So if Mayweather was all about legacy, why aren't your fighters all about legacy? Different standard. What type of standard? Having Mickey Bay being managed by a cousin of Floyd, and Floyd don't know what the hell is going on in this company? What type of standard do you want me to hold y'all on? That with all the relevancy that Mayweather has, y'all only got one fighter, really? And you got Golden Boy Promotion who got several fighters, who got Ryan Garcia, got Jaime Munguia, got Virgil Ortiz, got Suldo Ramirez. Who y'all got? That's unfortunate. Eddie Hearn got a bunch of fighters. What's unfortunate? PB, Al Heyman is managing a bunch of fighters. What does Mayweather Promotion bring to the table? What are you bringing Leonard Ellerbe to the table? Because I know for sure Floyd Mayweather ain't running his career. You running Mayweather Promotions. I'm sorry, Floyd Mayweather is not running his promotional company. Leonard Ellerbe is running his promotional company. That's the unfortunate part. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think about these tweets by Leonard Ellerbe. I can't see them all because he blocked me. But anyway, man, God bless each and every one of y'all. Let me know what y'all think. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. Get my updated videos. I love y'all. God bless. And on to the next.